Hello and welcome to with NDTV. Let's take a look at our top story at this moment. Office of Asianet news channel in Kerala's Kozhikode was searched by the police. This comes 2 days after the members of the student wing of the state's ruling party took on the channel over news reports on sexual assault of schoolgirls in the state. A group of the SFI activists allegedly forced their way into the office of Malayalam news channel Asianet News in Kozhikode on Friday and threatened the staff over the news report telecast as per the police. A case now has been registered against 30 activists of the SFI based on the complaint lodged by the channel for intimidation and threat. But days later, the channel has been searched by the police. Now, Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar has slammed the Pinarayi Vijayan government, saying this was intimidation tactic unleashed against the media by the left government in Kerala. Meanwhile, in Delhi, an important meeting took place today between Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda, and the chief strategist of the Northeast for the party, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam. The meeting was to discuss the new Chief Minister of Tripura. The meeting also discussed the formation of the BJP governments in 3 northeastern states. Remember, the recently held northeastern states and the result which came out on Friday, BJP is forming the government on its own in Tripura, while it's a minority partner in 2 other states, Nagaland and Meghalaya. Meanwhile, the northeast oath-taking is going to take place on 8th and 9th of March, where the Prime Minister is expected to visit all the 3 states when the Chief Minister takes oath.
Well, it was a very important meeting, Ankit, because in Tripura, the BJP has not finalized the name of the Chief Minister, though there are indications that the incumbent CM, Mr. Manik Shah, is likely to continue. Though there is a section of the BJP MLAs who has been demanding that Pratima Bhaumik, who is a union minister and also now an MLA, she should be appointed as the Chief Minister. That will send a very strong message, because she is going to be the first women Chief Minister of Northeast, and BJP does not have any women CM right now. But the BJP, in fact, my sources are indicating that has decided to continue with Dr. Manik Saha, because BJP feels that the party had won under his leadership. So this was one of the major issues which was discussed in this meeting, because yesterday Mr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma, who is the architect of BJP's success in Northeast, he was in Agartala and he had consulted various BJP MLAs and sought their opinion about the next Chief Minister's choice. And now he's returned to Delhi and he had this discussion with Party President JP Nadda and also with the Home Minister Amit Shah. And in fact, Nagaland Chief Minister Mr. Neiphiu Rio, he was also present at the meeting, and we have been told by the sources the meeting's agenda was, apart from Tripura's Chief Minister and Cabinet formation, was also about the possible choices of the ministers and the Deputy CM in Nagaland, where BJP is going to be a junior partner in the government formation. And apart from that, in Meghalaya, BJP has won 2 MLAs. And last time also BJP had 1 minister in the Apang ministry, and this time also in the Sangma ministry, and this time also BJP hopes to get 1 cabinet portfolio in Sangma cabinet. So that name was also discussed. So, and apart from that, in all 3 states, the legislature meeting will take place, and on 7th, there will be swearing in Meghalaya and Nagaland, and on 8th, swearing in Tripura. And all these 3 swearing-in ceremonies will be attended by the Prime Minister,
right,
Home Minister Amit Shah, and also from the BJP President. So all the preparations are also, they were reviewed.
Meanwhile, Hemanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, has also tweeted. He said, Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, Mr. Neiphiu Rio, met Honorable Home Minister of India, Amit Shah ji, and BJP President JP Nadda to express his gratitude for their support during the Nagaland Assembly polls. He further invited both of them for the oath-taking ceremony on 7th of March. Let's now shift focus to Rajasthan, where Rajasthan is gearing up for an election later this year. A Jat gathering in Jaipur today points to the shift of the poll arithmetic that may throw up a challenge for both the Congress and the BJP. The Mahakumbh is being seen as a show of strength by the community in the run-up to the assembly polls, but the absence of some prominent names from the list of attendees hints at a potential split in the Jat vote. How important, now let's just very quickly tell you, is the Jat vote in Rajasthan? Jats are an influential caste in Rajasthan's political landscape and can play a decisive impact on the results of the elections. The community traditionally voted for the Congress since independence, but in 1999, when Atal Bihari Vajpayee government provided them reservation under the OBC category, they changed their allegiance en masse to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Over the next 2 decades, they largely backed the BJP, but in the run-up to the 2018 state polls, murmurs of resentment grew loud as Jat leaders complained that the community did not get its due. They also raised the demand of a Jat chief minister. Then Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje tried to salvage the BJP's prospects, positioning herself as Jat ki Bahu, but the result did not work. Now, out of the 30 seats where Jats are known to wield influence, the Congress won 18, barring Ashok Gehlot's journey to the power in Jaipur.
हमारे केंद्रीय मंत्री आदरणीय श्री कैलाश चौधरी जी हमारे बीच में हैं.
Jat Mahakumbh in Jaipur and leaders from across the political spectrum in attendance. In the State Assembly, there are 34 Jat MLAs and Jats are estimated to be between 9 to 15% of the population, crucial to any political arithmetic.
देखिए वो तो पार्टियों को तय करना है कि किस समाज को तवज्जो देती है, समाज को तय करना है कि उनको किस दिशा में जाना है. इसलिए इस तरीके का आयोजनों का कोई सियासी मायना नहीं होता है. और ये ठीक है कि हमारे यहाँ लोकतंत्र में एक परंपरा, एक व्यवस्था है कि लोग उस चीज को चर्चा ज्यादा करते हैं. चर्चाएं होंगी, चर्चाएं कुछ गलत भी नहीं है. रिप्रेजेंटेशन भी होना चाहिए, वाजिब भी होना चाहिए, आनुपातिक भी होना चाहिए और जो सच्चे और खरे लोग हैं उनको आगे भी आना चाहिए.
देखिए, हर समाज चाहता है कि मुख्यमंत्री उनके कौम से आए, ठीक उसी तरीके से जाट भी चाहता है. तो ये तो एक डिमांड हर वर्ग से रहती है, चाहे वो जाट समाज है, ब्राह्मण समाज है, ऐसे समाज है, हर समाज की रहती है.
The Jats were traditionally considered Congress voters till the Vajpayee government gave them OBC status in 1999. The Jat vote then swung towards the BJP. But equations are now changing. The farmers' agitation has recently had an impact on the Jat vote bank, with Jat leader Hanuman Beniwal walking out of the NDA over the issue. Leaders like Beniwal depend on community support for their political muscle. And at the Jat Mahakumbh, a new demand, that a Jat should be made CM in Rajasthan.
राजस्थान का आने वाला किसान का बेटा और जाट का बेटा मुख्यमंत्री होना चाहिए.
And as the community mobilizes, this vote bank can tilt the scales ahead of Assembly elections 2023. In Jaipur, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
Let's move on to Chennai now, where the police has filed an FIR against the BJP chief Annamalai for his tweet on migrant workers. Annamalai has been booked for promoting enmity intent to incite a community to offend another. The BJP chief's tweet blamed what he called wild comments by DMK MPs. Tamil Nadu BJP has slammed the FIR against Annamalai. In fact, Annamalai has said, "I challenge the DMK to arrest me." This at a time when there are rumours and panic over the attacks on migrant workers in Tamil Nadu. There were also rumours, especially from Bihar. Now, Chief Minister Stalin has assured that all migrant workers are safe in his state, and officials from Bihar have also released statements in Hindi to try and reassure the migrant workers. Attacking the NDA government at the centre, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has said that the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar does not understand the China threat, adding that the Prime Minister Modi's statement that nobody has entered India territory is an invitation to the Chinese that they can do it again. In a conversation with the members of the Indian Journalists Association in London, the Wayanad MP also says he supports the Indian foreign policy and does not have huge disagreement with regard to India's position in the Russia-Ukraine war. Remember, Rahul Gandhi and S. Jaishankar have been having an undeclared war of words when it comes to China, where some sharp statements and attacks have been seen from both. Now, over to Mr. Jaishankar.
Military threat. How do you deal with that?
You deal with the military threat militarily. I mean, how else do you deal with it?
Poonam.
But you have to understand the nature of the threat, right? And you have to you have to respond to the nature of the threat. My concern, and frankly I've had conversations, I've had one conversation with the foreign minister. In my view, he doesn't understand the threat. Right? It was a conversation I had in a committee meeting. I can't comment on it, but he just doesn't understand it. And he can keep saying what he wants. But in my view, the government is not understanding the actual threat from China.
Meanwhile, the Congress leader also responded at the BJP leader-in-law, Minister Kiran Rijiju's allegations that Rahul Gandhi is, in fact, making insulting comments against India. Now, Rahul Gandhi says that Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself has been making insulting comments for the country. He also said that there was no, when Prime Minister said that there was no, in fact, development which took place till the time he came to power.
There's also this constant talk about, Rahul Gandhi going to foreign soil and defaming India. That seems to be a very constant narrative, and when you, especially when you visit countries, and this one has been no same. I mean, your Cambridge lecture has been cited as an example of...
There's nothing defaming India in my Cambridge lecture. Last I recall, the Prime Minister going abroad and announcing that there's been nothing done in 60 years of independence, 70 years of independence. I remember him saying that, there's a lost decade of 10 years, there's unlimited corruption in India. I remember him saying them abroad. These were not things he said in India, these were things he said abroad. Right? So, I have never defamed my country. I'm not interested in it. I will never do it. Of course, the BJP like to twist what I say. That's fine, and the media likes to sort of play it up. I mean, it gives you TRPs and all. But the fact of the matter is, the person who defames India when he goes abroad is the Prime Minister of India.
Okay, that's a.
You haven't heard his speech where he said
yes.
Where he said nothing happened in 70 years, right? Insulting every single Indian, insulting every single Indian's parents, grandparents.
Well, that's what I said.
Independence didn't happen, and the independence is washed away.
Yeah.
Right. So if that's not an insult, what's an insult, right? Or saying that there was a lost decade, nothing happened in India for the last 10 years. So what about all these people who worked in India, who built India in those 10 years? Is he not insulting them? He's doing it in foreign soil.
No campaign whatsoever with all alternate motives can succeed in defaming India and its democratic setup. We Indians are inherently democratic. That is why we proudly claim that we are the mother of the democracy in the world. United States may say that they are the oldest democracy, but India is truly the mother of democracy.
Meanwhile, 8 opposition parties have written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleging misuse of central investigating agencies which are unleashed against them. This amid the political war over the arrest of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia. The Congress, meanwhile, has stayed away from the letter signed by opposition leaders, including Chief Ministers of Telangana, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, and Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Mann. Other significant leaders who have signed this letter are National Conference's Farooq Abdullah, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar, Uddhav Sena's Chief Uddhav Thackeray, and Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav, along with Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar and RJD leader Tejaswi Yadav. Now, in the letter, the leaders have claimed the central agencies are being blatantly used against the members of the opposition, and it appears to suggest that the country has transitioned from being a democracy to an autocracy.
देखिए, इस वक्त देश प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो कार्यशैली है वो ये हो गई है कि देश के अंदर किसी भी राज्य में अगर विपक्ष की बीजेपी के अलावा किसी सरकार होगी तो उस सरकार को काम नहीं करने देंगे। ये बहुत ज़्यादा खतरनाक है। प्रधानमंत्री किसी भी देश के एक फादर फिगर की तरह होते हैं। चुनाव में हम आपस में लड़ें, लेकिन चुनाव होने के बाद एक बार अगर कहीं कोई सरकार बन जाए तो उस सरकार को पूरी तरह से सपोर्ट देने की जिम्मेदारी और उसके साथ खड़े होने की, उसको अच्छा काम करने में मदद करने की जिम्मेदारी प्रधानमंत्री जी की होती है। लेकिन हमारे देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने ठान लिया है कि अगर बीजेपी को वोट नहीं दोगे, कोई और सरकार बनाओगे, तो उस सरकार को किसी भी हाल में काम नहीं करने देंगे। एक तो वो ये करते हैं कि अगर किसी और की सरकार बन जाए बीजेपी के अलावा, तो उसके सारे नेताओं के ऊपर ईडी और सीबीआई छोड़ देते हैं।
मेरी जानकारी में नहीं ऐसा कोई पत्र लिखा है, लेकिन लिखा है अगर, तो मुझे चाहिए कि वो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी छोड़ के किसी जांच एजेंसी में उन सबको काम करना चाहिए। मैं फिर एक बार कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो जांच एजेंसीज हैं वो अपना काम कर रही हैं। ये सब लोग जो लिख रहे हैं ये सब राजनीति से प्रेरित है, इनको अपना काम करने दें।
Meanwhile, in what appears, a tit for tat, as the Congress has not signed the letter, the Aam Aadmi Party is miffed. The Congress says the Aam Aadmi Party's silence over the Congress leaders, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi, allegedly being targeted by the agencies, that has now prevented the Congress from signing this letter. The Aam Aadmi Party has it out.
कांग्रेस की समस्या ये है कि कांग्रेस भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ऑक्सीजन है। जब तक कांग्रेस है तब तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी को एक नैतिक हक है ये दिखाने का कि हम इनसे बेहतर हैं, इसलिए हम जो है सत्ता में हैं। आज तक राहुल गांधी, सोनिया गांधी, रॉबर्ट वाड्रा के बारे में शोर तो बहुत मचाती है भारतीय जनता पार्टी, मगर उनको कभी जेल में नहीं डाला, उनसे कभी जो है पूछताछ के लिए उनको हिरासत में नहीं लिया गया। ये सब क्या दिखाता है कि एक इंटरनल सेटिंग जरूर है भारतीय जनता पार्टी और कांग्रेस के बीच में, कि यहाँ हम शोर जरूर मचाएंगे, एक दूसरे को जो है ताने जरूर मारेंगे, एक दूसरे के ऊपर राजनीति पूरी करेंगे, मगर हैं जो है हमारी एक सेटिंग है और उस सेटिंग के बाहर जो है हम नहीं जाएंगे।
Meanwhile, the Delhi police has filed a case against the installation of a banner saying "I love Manish Sisodia," which was put up at a Delhi government school's gate in northeast Delhi's Shastri Park area. A week after Sisodia was arrested by the CBI, now the FIR comes after a local resident protested against the banner and lodged a complaint saying politics should be kept away from schools. The Delhi police have registered a case under the Delhi Prevention of Defacement of Property Act. The Aam Aadmi Party leader, Atishi, who is now poised to be a cabinet minister in the government of Delhi, has put out a tweet with posters and cards and said students of government schools made these for Manish Sisodia. The National Commission of Protection of Child Rights hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party against this.
आतिशी और उनके साथ वे 5 लोग जो दिल्ली एजुकेशन टास्क फोर्स के मेंबरान्स होने के नाते अपने पद का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं, जिनके नाम मैंने अभी आपको बताए। वो हमने चीफ सेक्रेटरी को पृथक से ये बात कही है कि दिल्ली सरकार के जो अफसरान इन लोगों के प्रभाव में या इन लोगों के लोभ या लालच में आकर बच्चों का दुरुपयोग और स्कूलों का दुरुपयोग करवा रहे हैं, उनके अगेंस्ट कार्रवाई वो करें। हमको ये भी जानकारी मिली है कि दिल्ली पुलिस ने आज कुछ मुकदमे इन मामलों में दर्ज किए हैं।
देखिए, मनोज तिवारी जी के बारे में मुझे अच्छे से याद है और ये YouTube पे हर जगह अवेलेबल है। मनोज तिवारी जी शराब की बोतल के साथ गाना गा रहे हैं, बेबी बियर पी के नाचे छम 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 छम। बेबी का मतलब क्या है, मैं गूगल पे देख के बताता हूँ। बहुत छोटा बच्चा, शिशु, मतलब ये छोटे बच्चों को भी बियर यानी कि शराब पीने की बात कर रहे हैं। मुझे लगता है कि इससे बड़ा कानून का उल्लंघन तो हो ही नहीं सकता। आप सोचिए, जो छोटे छोटे बच्चे इस गाने को सुनेंगे वो क्या सोचेंगे, अच्छा मतलब बेबी बियर पी के नाचें।
Politics seems to be going, the discourse seems to be going lower and lower every single day. A short break at this moment. News and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned.